everybody, welcome to hole number 1, a par 4 of the Sequoia Creek in the Redwood Cup tournament. Video sponsored by Golf Clash and Playdemic. And we're playing from second tee, which is Pro and Expert Division. You can find everything on tour number 9, the Platinum Resorts. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And also visit golfclashtommy.com for more Golf Clash related content. You can get the best guides on the market and our summer special now in July by going to patreon.com/golfclashtommy. Link directly in the description down below. So you will see two options, and first and foremost we're gonna go on the right side and then we're gonna go on the left. So yeah, bear with me. So first we go on the left side, use the driver that do give you power and also topspin. And here I will go with the extra mile due to headwind. If you do have a cross, like a direct crosswind or a tailwind, the rock wouldn't be a bad club to use in a situation like this. But once we do have headwind, we do want to have distance or like power on our clubs, so we do not have to over adjust or like overpower it that much. 20% over adjustment, maximum distance numbers, and I'm using as much topspin possible because I'm looking to get into short iron range and play with the Hornet. Yes, I'm not gonna play with a Thorn. And that might sound weird for those of you that has been following me for a while. Know that I love the Thorn more than what I do with the Hornet. But the problem with the Thorn is that we do not have that much topspin, because I'm kind of counting with the fact that sometimes we will be so close to the green that the amount of topspin on the Thorn won't be enough to get there. Now obviously with this type of distance we have now with the Hornet, then obviously we would be able to play with the Thorn as well. So you kind of can design the shot so you reach with the Thorn also. One thing to think about here for this rough bump is that you need to leave the ball guideline to go through the hole if you do have a headwind. Like to need to be approximately 1 to 1.5 green square through the hole, so you don't fall short like I did, because that sucks big time. If you do have a crosswind, ball guideline slightly through the hole, approximately half a green square. If you do have a tailwind, ball guide to the hole, 10% over adjustment. Judge your distance based on your distance towards the pin. Very, very important. If you do go short on the drive, you will potentially get yourself into long iron range instead. That's also if you do play with a less power ball. You maybe play with a power 1, power 2 to get yourself more wind resistance. Then you might get yourself into long iron range, and then the Grizzly or the B52 with a good ball guideline is going to be the best. For the next option, now we're going to play over to the left hand side, and here you have a decision to make with your driver. Yes, you can go directly over the rough and sand and use that skinny little fairway to have your first bounce, or you bounce over like we are doing here now. I do personally feel that bouncing over the rough and the sand will be more consistent for you, as especially when you do have headwind, you're going to have to go with overpower if you're going to have your first bounce above where we now have our second bounce. 20% over adjustment, and we'll play medium distance numbers as we are not in maximum distance of our club. As much topspin possible. I also want us to add as much left spin possible to try to move our target as much to the right possible. It's very important to me that we do that, otherwise we will risk the rough. Second shot is going to be with the Hornet once again, and here we are going to have a position where a lot of topspin is going to be very beneficial. And Thorn in a lower level will not be having this amount of topspin. It's only in level 8, level 9 you're gonna get a decent amount of topspin. And I personally like the rough bump because it takes away the second bounce. It kind of goes directly from a first bounce into a very, very minor second bounce and then roll towards the pin. Obviously, we need to judge the distance better than what we are doing here. And once again, when we do have a headwind, we do need to make the ball guideline go through the hole, not having it as we'd have now to the hole, because you can see we are, on the left edge though, but we should be needed to get that one through the hole to get there. 10% over adjustment is what I go on, and honestly, my way of going and the way that I will try to go is gonna go left. And the reason for that is then this hole becomes a linear hole. And a linear hole, then you can dial that one in with yardage to know it's much easier. And I do believe in the end, once coming to opening round and weekend round in tournament, and also when this hole has been on tour 9 for a while, or in tour play generally, then we will see the left side option to be superior to the right side option, just because you can dial it in based on the hole being linear playing on the left. In the end though, thank you so much for watching this video of hole number 1. The video is sponsored by Golf Clash and Playdemic, and a massive good luck to all of you in your Golf Clash game.